Yo, what is going on, guys? Steam back down here with a brand new video and a brand new kind of series we're starting on the channel. Warning ahead of times, there will be spoilers for what we will be talking about, but the new series that we will be talking about is games, movies, and TV shows that I've watched. I'm gonna give you guys a review in a way and I'm just gonna talk about what I just watched and tell you guys if it's bad, good, decent, stuff like that. But in today's first episode, we're talking about Iron Lung, the new movie that just came out in 2026, directed and acted in it, Markiplier. It is based off of a indie game from 2022, if I remember correctly. If I'm correct, I might be blanking. I'm pretty tired. Yeah, I went and saw the movie today, and we're gonna talk about it. Let's hop straight into it. All right. So if you guys ever see me holding the microphone, that means we're having one of our discussion days. I guess I will call these. These won't happen all that often, just every once in a while. But let's hop straight into it. Iron Lung movie just came out. I went and saw it in theaters. I'm recording this video. It will come out after I'm done recording this video and I edit it down a bit. But yeah, we'll start talking about it. So I'm gonna kick it off with the idea of the movie. I love the idea of the movie. The actual video game that it's based off of was actually a really cool game. I watched someone play it. I was not able to play it for myself because at the time I didn't have a PC or anything. So I watched someone play it, which was actually Markiplier. Markiplier was the one who I watched play it. So it was really cool to see another video game come to life and actually be really good. So let's actually get into the categories. So we're starting off with the movie. Yes, we're starting off with the movie, of course, but we are going to talk about first the sound effects, music, like that, acting, and then other stuff. And with the music and all that, it's also I'm gonna talk about some of the CGI. I mean, not like really. It's not really. There's not a lot of CGI, but there is some things. But I want to talk about it. Well, let's stop. Let's start. Jesus Christ! This is what happens when I don't have a script because I legitimately just got back from watching the movie, so I want to talk about it before I lose any of my ideas. So basically, let's kick it off with the music, like the sound effects, music, and the graphics, like the little like things that they did. So, the sounds fucking amazing. I felt in the movie theater that I was in, I wasn't watching in D-Box, nothing like that. I felt really into it. I felt like I was kind of in the ship with him. So I really loved, they did great on the sound effects. The music, there really wasn't a lot of music, but still kind of slapped. Now the CGI. This was one of my favorite parts about the movie. It was the some of the scenes, the camera work that they did, the angles that they got. It blew me away. Everything looked fantastic. From having a camera at like a perfect angle so you can see the ship while Mark's stressing out. Just so much. They just had the camera work was just brilliant, and it was just so really well done on how they did it. And I think they did a fantastic job. They did a great job on it. Now some of the things that was really cool that I thought was really cool personally was, of course, the monster. We got to see it a bit from like photos. It looked crazy. It looked really cool. I thought the thing looked fucking creepy in a way. It kind of reminded me of when they take the picture. Of course, it was an X-ray. It kind of reminded me of like analog horror, the shit that you can be seeing from those. So yeah, and then I love the when he woke up out of the pool of blood into basically another realm with the monster going back into the water underneath him. Um, and he's in this like whole nother plane of existence in a way that of course they didn't know about and we didn't see. So I really love that. And then near the ending of the movie, um, when he gets the like these like human flesh vines start growing and all the blood is pouring in and he's panicking and it grabs him and like puts him in like a T pose in a way. He was asserting his dominance. I love that whole scene where it was getting tighter and tighter on his arm, where he legitimately ripped his whole arm off. The CGI and all, not really CGI, but the fake arm there looked fucking brilliant. It just looked so good. They did it so well. Um, it was just such a great thing, and it brought a lot of stress into me the whole time I was watching the movie. It brought it was brilliant when it came to the stress. Now we're gonna lead into the next thing we're gonna talk about. The pacing. Now the first half of the movie, I will say half, but the first like maybe hour ish, I was kind of bored. When we first saw the monster, I was like, "Oh, that's really cool." And then when he, of course, gets tacked on the ship, I thought that was all cool. It was cool, but I felt bored. Um, Again, it was still bringing stress to me and everything. Like there's something down here. We don't know what it is. Blah 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 blah. Um, so yeah, like I thought it was cool. But I was just bored. Now the second half of the movie really changed everything. From Mark seeing hallucinations of people, voices. I love the voices thing. Because I love psychological horror. That is my favorite type of horror out of any. Psychological horror is the best type of horror. In my opinion, you can get mad at me in the comments. I know someone will. But I feel like psychological horror is one of the best. I think it's hard to do it well, but when you do it well, it's really good. Um, I love it. From when he was having the hallucinations of people, you couldn't tell if it was actually real or fake. And then the voices, they did so well. Where there was a couple times I was like, "Is this real? Is this a fake person?" And then there was other times where it was like it was obvious that like, oh, it's hallucination. Like you're hearing things. There was another time during the movie where I was like, "This might be an actual person." Um, so it was a fantastic. They did it so well. It brought stress and everything into me, and it was just fantastic. Now, to the next thing. Well, actually, I'm gonna continue on the pacing thing. The whole second half of the movie was just fantastic. From what happened to the CGI, not really CGI, but the stress. I kind of felt bad for Mark because he was down there just to basically die. Um, and all he wanted to do is just be a free man. That's really it that he wanted. So yeah, that was sorry. That was very interesting, and I loved it. I felt not really. I wouldn't say connected, but it was really interesting, and I loved it actually a lot. So yeah. Now let's go into the acting. We're starting off with a man who deserves to be on a pedestal forever. Markiplier, acting beautiful. Because of his acting, he brought more stress into me. He acted so well. To actually when he needed to be scared, when he needed to be sad, when he needed to be mad, everything. I felt it. And I was just like, that's what I want more movies to do. Kind of make it where you also are kind of connected with the character and can believe the character. I thought he did it so well. He got me. He did it so well. Next, the girl, I don't know her name, which I'm sorry. And at the moment, I don't have a cast pulled up. I don't have a script, anything like that read up. Which anytime I do these, I will probably never have a script. But the main girl that was in the movie, I loved her. She did a great job at keeping this like firm, like do your job kind of boss attitude. But near the end, she's knowing what's going on, and she turns into like a not as much of a boss, but a boss at the same time. She kind of got less strict, and she was actually like trying to help Mark and kind of build with him. Um, I thought that was really cool. The acting in general and everything was really, really good. Um, if you haven't seen this movie, go watch it. I personally think it's going to be one of the best movies of 2026. You might not agree, which I would understand. It's my opinion. I'm sorry if you don't agree. Um, but no, it's a fantastic movie. Go check it out if you haven't. And also make sure you get the popcorn bucket. I will be 3D printing my popcorn bucket because that's how you have to do it. So I will be 3D printing mine, and I'm gonna have a popcorn bucket, and it's gonna be really cool. But no, I thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy the new series. I don't know when we're gonna do this again. It really depends. But with that, I'm done. I hope you guys enjoy. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me what you guys want to see me talk about next. Bye bye.